All right, everyone. So this is why you should put your audiobooks on your own site, in addition to putting them on all the other major distributions for audiobooks. Now, having it your own site is very important in this age of censorship, I'd like to say. And with your own site, guess what? Guess who controls the discourse? You do. Now, if Audible wants to take an audiobook of mine down, at least I can redirect my listeners to my website and have them. And guess what? Amazon doesn't take a cut, and I get more of the profits in my bank account. So the one benefit I'll add about having it on Audible is that people can find it on a random Tuesday. Most people do not know who I am. I only have like 55 subscribers on YouTube at this point, and I still am just trying to build myself up. But if I get to the point where I'm selling millions of audiobooks, people might want to actually just buy it from my website at that point. Now, the Audible app is definitely more attractive, and you can pull up your own audiobook, and it just has a better design than rather you listening to an MP3 file on your phone or even laptop. So that is something else to consider. It's sexier on Audible. I'm not going to lie about that, or Chirp, or Scribd, or audiobooks.com. So I have my chess audiobook, Chess, the Game for Peace and Prosperity, out now. It is out now on my website, and chirp.com and audiobooks.com as well. Now, the reason why I have the file there is to, of course, just make sure that I've got an extra platform ready to go, because even Audible could have some problems. I mean, remember back about last year, or maybe it was 2 years ago, that Facebook and Instagram were having problems, and they were technically shut down for one day at some point. But I actually didn't notice that at some point, because I was off social media. But I digress. Anyway, you still need to have your own website, because these sites could crash. They could become like MySpace at any point, and they just flop. MySpace was probably the biggest social media website pre-2010, and the same thing happened with Vine too. Vine was got really big for like 3 years, and then just collapsed. It collapsed. It was not good. Like, it went from like 2013 to maybe 2017, like 3-4 years, and it just died. I've never and also there are these weird, some of the audiobook distributors, no one knows about Bookus. No one knows about Bookus, but they're more likely to find you, and you get maybe even some Google AdSense if you really want to go that deep. Yeah, you can sell some more there as well. Now, I would still say just the easier thing with selling on your website is that you can have one audio file ready to go, and you don't have to worry about mixing the different tracks and different chapters and just cutting that up. No, you can get one audio file down, and if you time it right, like sections about 2-3 seconds down from the end of a chapter to the beginning, something like that, it's going to work out better in my mind. In fact, I don't know why they won't like when I'm uploading on ACX or Audible or Authors Republic, I don't know why they don't have that option there. But no, they have to do that just to track the app or track where you are in your audiobook through the app. Last I checked, files could be paused and stopped, and you could pick up where you left off. I thought that was the thing. Certainly, for the most part, yeah, you can still do that as well. One more thing before I go. Audiobooks are definitely changing the world. They are growing increasingly popular through this era of the 2020s. And I certainly would like to help anyone wanting to create audiobooks for themselves or just help someone else or anyone who is interested in producing an audiobook. So I have a mastery course out now. Link in the description below. I also have an email list. So if you're interested in anything about audiobooks or want to receive a newsletter from me, definitely click that link down below. And yeah, so there's that. And check out my website too. That's another thing. Wix is definitely something where you can put your audiobooks on and you can do drag and drop there. WordPress is a little tricky, but if you want to go through the HTML and CSS process, go right ahead. But I say just keep it simple, drag and drop, and it's easier to update. And I found it so much easier to update your website than a traditional WordPress website. So keep it simple. Just keep it simple, and you'll be golden as well. And remember, having your audiobook on your own website, by having that, you'll fight against censorship, and you will have the freedom to say whatever you want within your audiobook or video or regular book or whatever. We need to have our own sites and get people off of social media back onto our sites, and also to get them to pay attention to us. In fact, there is so much hostility on sites like Twitter, and I think if we just get people into our own communities, on our own sites, and we just walk them through, getting them to the place where they want to go, you're going to see a much better world. So that's all I have to say. Once again, links are in the description. Check them all out. And until the next one, stay safe, stay great. I'll talk to you then.